Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to come on here and just talk about something real quick. This video will not be long, but I wanted just to get straight to the point. I've been getting a lot of messages in regards to online videos that are like just doing the rounds. There's a lot of questions around sex parties. And I know earlier on I had spoken about the hockey club and what the hockey club stands for. And I just wanted to address this issue real quick because I'm just getting all these messages and people want clarity on what these sex parties are about. Obviously, a lot of people are now experiencing or are exposed to more of these activities now that it's locked down and things are happening in their houses and in flats and apartments and these places that are not known to a lot of people. I'll start off by saying, yes, they are real. I've been speaking about this for about 4 or 5 years now. That guys, the hockey club is real. These sex parties are a real thing. And if you don't believe me now, I don't know what you want in life or what I don't know. For instance, over the last couple of weeks, a lot of people have been having these parties for different reasons. Others, it's just recreation. Others are doing it to get money. We are faced with a hard situation where a lot of young girls have lost their incomes, whether it's through the jobs that they had in retail, in hotels, or the hospitality industry, or aviation industry, or the restaurant businesses that are literally still in a limbo, and salons and spas. So a lot of women have lost jobs. So the next thing that they are prone to do is to sell themselves to get some kind of income. And I'm not just saying girls only, it's girls and boys. That now you will see the increase of a lot of young people going to house parties, moving from province to province illegally. Remember, now it's still very illegal to move from province to province without a permit. There's a lot of these parties happening, and they're still going to happen because a lot of people need money, they need entertainment. And it's unfortunate that it's at the expense of young people, specifically young females. So please bear with me. I'm going to explain one or two things to you what the hockey club stands for. The hockey club is a private institution or a social club that's governed by men. What they do is they have sort of a database of girls that they got from different places, from clubs, from friends, from social media. Sometimes they scout girls on social media and they DM them and they find them. Sometimes it's through friendships. So they pick people from one person to the next, depending on what type of girl they want or what type of boy they want. They invite them to their houses where they are fed. There's a party, there's alcohol, and there's drugs. A lot of drugs, different kinds of drugs. I'm not just speaking about marijuana, just different kinds of drugs that are mixed with alcohol. Sometimes they injected, sometimes they smoked, sometimes it's pills, or sometimes they spike the girls and boys. What then happens is they are forced into sexual relations that they would not normally agree to under normal circumstances. And because we do not have laws that govern this type of behavior, because it is entertainment and it is seen as entertainment, so it's in people's homes, private homes, suites, those who have apartments and private suites in hotels, they still use these facilities to engage in this. What I wanted to say is, please be careful. And please be aware. You will see a lot of this coming out to light through social media, videos that were taken without permission, or videos that were not taken that were taken with people being unaware or unconscious or intoxicated. You will see a lot of girls dancing in these videos. They're drunk. You'll see young men using them in these videos. You will see humiliation, the embarrassment that they go through. And unfortunately, you can't fight this legally because you did give consent and you were there voluntarily. Unless if it's redeemed as revenge porn, then you can fight it. However, if you were in somebody's house and you drank alcohol and you were there voluntarily, it's very difficult to prove that you were spiked. And spiking doesn't only take a form of pills. It could be injections, it could be things that you inhale. It could be other kinds of things that are burned in the air. When I say burned, I mean like things that they would mix with incense or impepo or something like that, that would make it look like they're just burning incense. Oh, excuse me. So guys, I need you to be very careful of these people. They will lure you in using social media because that's the only platform where they will find you now. They will promise you money. They will promise you a livelihood. They will promise you entertainment because they know that's what you lack right now. They will promise you some kind of income. Be careful. Be very careful. Remember, I spoke about this in the hockey club. The book. Sorry, guys. Thank you. I spoke about this in the hockey club, that there's a lot of sex cults that are happening. Whether you believe it or not, that's up to you. I'm just giving you the information. You will see that a lot of people will start being violated. Rape cases will increase. Harassment cases will increase. Blackmailing, a lot of blackmailing. A lot of sabotage will happen because there are videos that are taken of young women when they are drunk in a state of unconsciousness, and they are used. Oh, oh, excuse me. And they're used for different cults. People need ways of income, and the next best thing is online trafficking, is house parties. I need you guys to be very careful. Young girls, young boys, you will be bought. They will promise you all these things. And if you're not careful, you will be dragged into a social circle that you know nothing about. Oh, excuse me. Something is happening. You need to be very careful. You need to be very careful. And I'm saying this just to warn you because I see a lot of it. It's happening. It's going to happen because people don't have jobs. So protect your soul as much as you can. Protect your soul. You are dealing with narcissists, psychopaths, pedophiles. You have to be careful when you engage with men and women online because they could sell you out. They could sell you for sex. They could sell you for human trafficking. They can drug you. They know that a lot of people are desperate. Be careful. Be very careful. They're recruiting people. Be careful. Be careful. There's a lot of people that are getting recruited for human trafficking online. Be careful. Watch out for the DMs. Watch out for encrypted messages. Watch out for house parties. Watch out for people promising you a good life. Watch out. It's dire times. People are desperate. Be careful. All these women who are on these videos naked, twerking, drunk, drugged, we don't even know what has been done to them. We don't know. But do not go to these house parties. Do not. Do not go. You don't know anybody. You cannot trust anybody. You don't know what they will put in your drinks. You don't know why you're there. You don't know what they have been promised. You might be there to be sold. Be careful. Be careful. And I'm telling you, for those who don't believe me, watch. In the next days to come, in the next weeks, you will see an influx of people being used in videos. They are naked, they are drunk, they're doing ridiculous things in the name of money, in the name of entertainment. Be careful. You will get lured in very easily because people don't have money. Be careful. So I'm trying to tell you, I've been saying this for a very long time, and it looks like day in and day out, more rapes are happening in homes. A lot of girls are being used in different houses. They are sleeping with men they don't know, including people they see on social media. Alcohol is one of the biggest problems because they don't know what's in their drinks. They just drink because it's champagne. They don't know what's in that drink. They don't know where it came from. Be careful. This is how people disappear. This is how people are sold. This is how people are slaughtered and their organs are used for different kinds of things. Be careful. This social media thing is not for everyone. If you are naive and you're on social media and you think people love your pictures because they're just pictures, they don't. People are scouting out there. Be careful. The things that you post, your location, your live videos showing where you are at a particular time and the people that you are, people are following you for the wrong reasons. Be careful. There are people who stalk people to look at their lifestyles, what they can offer you, what the gap is in your life, and they will pretend as if they're befriending you, but they've been stalking you for a long time, and now you become prey, and they will find you. Be careful of friends that you think are good for you, because the same friends will sell you out. The same friends will get you raped. The same friends will drug you. Be careful. I don't know what needs to happen for women to believe that things like this happen. And they become so naive and think that it's just a party. I'm going to be okay. I know this one friend who's taking me there who has invited. Be careful. It's not just an invite. People have been paid to buy girls. It's not just an invite. You're not just there for the good time. They are looking for people to sell. They are looking for girls to rape. They're looking for girls that they will take organs from. Be careful. Your social media is the gateway for human trafficking. Be careful. They will find you. They are looking at your social media day in and day out, looking and searching for loopholes. Be careful. Look at things like Uber, the people that are in the Uber with you, your Uber driver, the license plate, people who send you Uber. Be careful of those people. You don't know what they might do and intercept your way to going to somewhere. They might intercept the ride so that you are stuck somewhere. Be careful. Excuse me, guys. I'm just nasal today. But all I'm trying to say to you is the hockey club is real. The sex parties are real. Sex slavery is real. Getting drugged is real. Pedophiles online are real. Human trafficking is real, and it will rise because people are not vigilant. And we're becoming naive, and we're becoming lax. We are so relaxed online that you don't even see that this person who's trying to befriend you is actually a pedophile. Your kids are not safe online. Be careful. So all I'm just here to tell you is that the hockey club is real. People are using all kinds of things to manipulate, to lure young girls in. So be careful on how you use your social media and how you entertain your friends and how they entertain you and what their intentions are. Not everybody has good intentions. People are getting caught, and all they're doing is that they're apologizing and saying, sorry, I was at that house party. I should have not been there, blah, blah, blah. But they're not telling you the real reasons why they were having those parties. They're not telling you what was done. They are running away from the initial intention of those parties. What was the intention behind it? Be careful, girls. Be careful. I know everybody is desperate. I know people don't have jobs. I know it's hard times. But you cannot sell your soul just because you want comfort. You cannot do that. It's not sustainable. It's dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. So I need you guys to really, really think about your souls for a minute. Think about your souls for a minute. Is it really worth the handbag? Is it really worth the cell phone? Is it really worth the alcohol? Is it really worth the house parties with celebrities? Don't do it. Don't do it. You've got far more to lose than they do. They were paid. They get money for this thing. They are promised jobs. And you are just there for the good time. Be careful. Girls, be careful. That's all I wanted to say. Good night. That's all I really wanted to say. So just please, please share the information with your friends, because they continue to go to these house parties and they never come back. They disappear and disappear and disappear. Be careful. People love being with celebrities. People love being with wealthy people. People love being with business people. But those people are dangerous. And I'm not saying it's all of them. There's a small portion of these people, but they're very powerful people. They're very influential. They are very alluring. They've got sweet tongues. They will sweet talk you into anything. Be careful. And it's not just celebrities. There's doctors. There's business people. There's corporate people. There's political people. There's all kinds of people. So you cannot just look at one person. You have to be careful. So that's all I'm going to say. I just wanted to share that because, my goodness, the things that are in my DMs, I cannot even fathom what I am reading. I cannot even fathom what I'm reading. Girls getting stuck in people's houses. How did you even get there? Girls requesting money for Uber at 2 o'clock at night. How did you even get there? How? Girls stuck in different provinces. How did you even get to a different province in the middle of lockdown and you're stuck in somebody's house? What are you doing there? How are you stuck in a different province? How are you stuck in somebody else's house when you are not supposed to be there? How do you wake up and not know where you are? Girls, stop your behavior. Your reckless behavior because you want a good time. Stop. It's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. Friends, girlfriends, drugging their own friends so that they get raped. How does that happen? How do you do that to your friend? How and why? Why? Girls, stop drugging your friends. Why are you doing it? What is wrong with you? How do you drug your friend to get raped? Just why? Like, I just can't even fathom what I'm saying right now because it's beyond me. Why are you guys so obsessed with things that are not even yours? We've been trying to teach you. We've been trying to educate you. We've been trying to share our experience, but you're not listening. You're not getting it. You want somebody to die. You want to be killed. And it will be too late for you to understand what we're trying to teach you. You cannot sell yourself for a cell phone. You cannot sell yourself for a handbag, for an apartment, for a car. It will not end well. It will not end well. So you guys don't think the hockey club is real? Now you see all these funny videos popping up from anywhere, nowhere? And now you want to believe it now? By the time you believe it, somebody will be dead. That's the problem. It will be too late. Stop going to parties. Stop. You don't know these people. You don't know their intention. So just stop. So that's why that's all I wanted to say. Because I see these things just growing and growing and growing, and my DMs are just going crazy with people stuck in houses, drugged, alcohol, friends drugging friends, boyfriends drugging girlfriends, just because they want money. Stop. Just stop. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just stop. You cannot sell yourself for social media. You cannot. Just because you want to post, just because you want to be seen as. We all know that social media is a lie. We all know. People post things that are not real. So you cannot go sleep with someone just because you want to prove to the world that you have something. It's not worth it. It's not real. All these influences that you see online, those things were borrowed to them so they can post. They were paid peanuts just to post. Some of them were free. It doesn't mean they bought it. They were given. It was just a gift so that they can post. And now you want to go have sex with a 50, 60-year-old because you're thinking that you'll also get there. Don't do it. So many girls, 20, 21, 22, 23 have AIDS. They're living with HIV. STDs, incurable diseases, just because they wanted to sleep with someone for a cell phone. Please, guys, stop. Just think about it for a minute. It's not worth it. Girls getting recruited to recruit their friends to sleep with people. Gender-based violence increasing by the day, by the minute. Human trafficking increasing. Dead women everywhere. Dead kids everywhere. Sex videos everywhere. And you still don't want to believe it. You still want to go and do it, and you think you will survive. You won't survive. They will take your soul and you'll never get it back. You will not survive. Thinking that you will go in there, get money and get out. It doesn't stop there. It's a cycle. It grows. It's a monster. It's a tornado. You are nothing to these people. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care if you make it alive or not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just think about it. Social media is a lie. The same girls who are posting nice handbags, they slept with 4 or 5 guys for that. The holidays, the houses, the champagne, the wine, the balconies they post in. They slept with how many people for that? And you want to go through that? How many people shitted on them and pissed on them and humiliated them for that? And you want to go do the same thing because you want what? A belt, makeup, clothes, cell phone. Those things are not, they won't even last. In 2 weeks, 2 days, you'll be over it. And you'll have to do it all over again. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Social media is a lie. Nobody gets paid R1 million to post water, to post an energy drink, to post a glass of wine. It's a lie. It's a lie. They sleep with people for that. It's a lie. It's a lie. The private jets, it's a lie. It's a lie. And you want to sell yourself for somebody who's faking it. You want to sell your friend for somebody who's just faking it. It's a lie. The same influencer who's posting things online showing people that they live, they probably just sleeping on a couch, somebody's couch. They're sharing a place with someone. They're posting somebody's house. It's a lie. So stop. It's a lie. Don't sell yourself. It's a lie. It's a lie, and you want to believe it. These people will get you killed. Haven't you seen the newspaper? Don't you read? Don't you listen to the news? How many girls disappear in these houses? They never come back. Those who do come back, their reputation is so damaged because there's videos of them naked everywhere. No employer will employ them after that. They will get kicked out of universities for that. They will get kicked out of their jobs for that. Abortions. How many girls have abortions on a daily? Illegal abortions. Because they sleep with men every day. How many morning after pills are you going to drink? How many? How many? How many abortions are you going to have for a handbag? How many? How many men are you going to sleep with so that you can take nice pictures? How many? How many times should a boyfriend kick you out of their apartment because he's cheating? How many times? You move from one boyfriend to the next just because you want to be seen. No. How many times? When are you going to love yourself? Just stop. How many times are you going to sell out your friend because you want to be seen with a certain group of people who don't even give a shit about you? You're always trying to impress them. They don't give a shit about you. Girls and boys, stop selling yourself for online things. Those things are a lie. The celebrities that you see, they don't have what they show you. They don't own what they show you. They are equally as broke as all of us. They have no jobs right now. And you believe everything they post. You believe the cars, the houses, the drinks, the alcohol, the clothes, the bags. They don't have it. It's not theirs. We are all broke. There's no money, there's no jobs, it's locked down. They are lying to you. It's not all of them, but most of them. Most of them. It's not all, but it's most. and you want to go sell yourself for somebody who is equally as broken as you, who is equally as lost as you, who has a low self-esteem, just like you, who has mental issues, just like you. But you want to go far and beyond to sell yourself for a handbag and a good place to sleep in. It's not yours. It's not sustainable. We cannot continue like this. It cannot happen. Cannot happen. It cannot happen. I keep telling you, read those books that I post every day. Read them. You will understand the magnitude of what I'm talking about. You will understand. Whether you believe me or not, that's not the point. The point is for you to know what's out there, to be aware, to have some kind of wisdom and knowledge and understanding. I'm not just writing these books for fun. I want you to learn, to see beyond what you can see. Because nobody's going to tell you the truth. They won't tell you how they got that Louis Vuitton bag. They won't tell you. They won't tell you how they are able to post those cars. They won't tell you the truth. People don't have jobs. So where would they get 100,000 now? Where would they get the dinners, the lunches, the houses, the cars they keep on posting? It's a lie. It's a lie. Some man is paying for it. Some man who's a millionaire sitting in his house with his wife is paying for all these girls' lifestyles. All these boys who are pretending as if they are a Herbalife, white Herbalife. We understand, guys, that yes, there are businesses that bring in money, but it doesn't bring you millions. The life that you're showing you is not equivalent to what you're showing us online. So stop believing this nonsense. It's a lie. It's a lie. Read those books that I post so that you understand the magnitude of what I'm speaking about. Most of these people online don't even have a mere simple job that pays 2,000 rand. They don't have it, but they post things that are worth millions, thousands and thousands of goods that they post every day. But you want to believe that lie. Guys, it's not worth it. Go to school. Go study. Build your small business, whatever business you're in. Focus on that. That's more sustainable. That can grow. But sleeping from one house to the next house, from one party to the next party, from one boyfriend to the next boyfriend, from the next man to the next man to the next sugar daddy it's not sustainable. When was the last time you had an HIV test? An STD test? When was the last time? When was the last time you did a blood test to check if you have no drugs in your system? Because people are putting things in your drinks. When was the last time you did a drug test? Do you know how many things they put in your drinks? Something has to change. And if you don't listen, you'll be at the back end of it. You will be in ICU. You'll be dead in a coffin. You will be diagnosed with an incurable disease. You'll be living with HIV and AIDS at a very young age. Very young age. And it's becoming a trend that everybody, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with HIV. There's different reasons why people contract the disease, and it's not shameful at all. But there are girls who are just doing what they're doing carelessly, contracting this disease very recklessly. Because they want what? Good life. Good life. That's all they want. I understand there are people who got the infection. Maybe they were born with it. They were raped. They were what? There's different scenarios. But now I'm talking about people who sleep with people carelessly. Carelessly. How many people are reading now? How many people are actually studying now? How many people are focusing on their small businesses? Business plans. What are you doing now in this lockdown? What are you doing to make sure you secure your next 6 months? What are you doing? But you're focused on house parties and sneaking around, sleeping with this one, sleeping with that one. And now when your friends disappear, your sisters disappears, your brothers, and they're killed, you are shocked like everyone else. But you knew. You knew what they were doing. Some of you have not even slept home the whole weekend. You were not here. But it's lockdown. You don't even care about the virus, let alone getting STDs, let alone being videoized naked while men humiliate you. And you can't blame men all the time. It's women who are reckless with their own lives because they allow it to happen. Nobody says leave your house. Nobody's forcing you out of your house. You're going there voluntarily. You are volunteering your vagina to these men. That's what you're doing. Nobody's forcing you. And yet when you guys die, we must have sympathy, we must protest, we must do this for you. But you don't listen. You don't listen. How many times should we protest for you? I don't know how many protests I have been in the last 2-3 years because of reckless girls. So we must go get you out of somebody's house because you offered your vagina, because you want a handbag. We must sign petitions for you. It's reckless behavior. You know what has to happen. It's reckless. It's reckless behavior. Just because you want to weave, makeup, you want to post on Instagram. Bona, no, we are barefaced. Barefaced. There's nothing wrong with barefaced. Being barefaced. You're black. You are okay the way you are. Why don't you just love yourself? This behavior has to stop. Has to stop. So, good night, everybody. I hope you were listening. I'm very upset, as you can tell. But I wanted you guys to know. I wanted you to know the truth. It will not end well. It will not end well. These sex parties will not end well. Good night.